Hey friends, if you are even thinking about moving to Sun Lakes, you need to watch this entire video. I have spent the past week unraveling all of the mysteries of living in Sun Lakes, and there is a lot of information. It is a retirement community that is situated right next to Chandler, Arizona, and it is made up of 5 separate neighborhoods and 3 HOAs. So these neighborhoods have different amenities and different fees. So today I'm going to break all of that down for you. I'm also going to drive through these neighborhoods so you can see what they look like. And I will be showing you what the clubhouses are like, what the amenities look like, so that you will know exactly what it would be like to move to Sun Lakes. All right, before we get on the road, my name is Amy. I am a local realtor here in the greater Phoenix area, and here's my information. If you are thinking about making a move, be sure to reach out so I can help you. Let's start out by putting up a graphic so you can see where exactly are the boundary lines for the 3 HOAs that make up Sun Lakes. You can see that the original neighborhood, which is called Sun Lakes, is by itself. Then you have Cottonwood and Palo Verde that combine under one HOA, and you also have Ironwood and Oakwood, which combine under one HOA. Now, each of these are going to have different fees. As we go along, I am going to be explaining to you what those fees are. So stick around so you can be informed. Let's get on the road. So, of course, the 5 neighborhoods go from old to new, from least expensive to most expensive. But I'm going to start actually right in the middle. We are going to visit Cottonwood and Palo Verde first, which make up one HOA, because I'm pretty sure this is the best bang for your buck and the most attractive option for the majority of buyers. Now, this one has an annual HOA fee of $1,670. So that works out to be about $140 a month. It's only $5 more than Sun Lakes, which is the oldest neighborhood. The capital improvement fee here is a one-time fee that you pay when you move in initially, and that is $5,000. And if you decide on living in the Palo Verde neighborhood, you're going to have a couple extra fees there as well, because that is a gated community. So you have an annual gate fee of $238 a year, and you also have a road maintenance fee of $350 a year. Right now I'm at the Cottonwood Palo Verde Country Club, and there is a lot just right in this area. They have activity rooms, tennis courts, pickleball courts, a small library. This is where they have their golf shop. So I want to take you around here and give you a taste of what it's like here at the Cottonwood Palo Verde Country Club. The Cottonwood Palo Verde Country Club is private, just for the members of that HOA. Now, Palo Verde and Cottonwood each has their own country club and their own amenities, but here at this facility is where you're going to find the pickleball courts, and that's only here. So if you live in the Palo Verde neighborhood and you like pickleball, you'll just make the drive over here and hang out with your friends in the Cottonwood neighborhood. The tennis courts right now are actually pretty active, people out here playing together. Like in many communities, the tennis courts and the pickleball courts are all right together. The pickleball courts here in particular look very new and there's good shade structure. This community here at Cottonwood shares the HOA with Palo Verde, and they each have some of their own amenities, but these pickleball courts are shared by both neighborhoods. This is the Saguaro room. It's just one of the many rooms they have where you can meet with your club, your group, do certain activities, get to know your neighbors. This is just one of the 2 swimming pools here at Cottonwood, and this is private. This is only open for the residents here and in the Palo Verde neighborhood. There's a lap pool right there as well. You're gonna see activity boards and social event boards like this throughout the community. So if you are moving here and you wanna meet some new people, you're gonna have many options of how to do that. Do you know what lapidary means? I would have to look it up, but judging from their flyers, it looks like it has to do with rocks, gems, silver. It's closed right now, but glasswork, is this something that interests you? If so, they have a spot for you here in the Cottonwood neighborhood. No one likes a co-ed card game, so here they have a men's card room right next to the ladies' card room. The library here is on an honor system, so if you want to come in and check out a book, you can go ahead and help yourself. Just bring it back when you're done. Let's just take a drive through a neighborhood in Cottonwood. There's quite a wide variety of types of houses that you can get here. I've seen homes with 3-car garages. I've seen homes with like the little half garage for your golf cart. I've seen duplexes. There's big homes, small homes, a little bit of everything here in Cottonwood. Here in Cottonwood, they have 6 fishing lakes. And this is catch and release fishing. You do not need a license. And the types of fish that they're stocked with are largemouth bass, catfish, and Israeli carp, or what is sometimes known as mirror carp. It is only for the residents here and their guests. So if you are a fisherman, you might want to move to Cottonwood. One of the neat things about all of these neighborhoods is that you're smack up against the city of Chandler, Arizona. So when you get out of the boundaries of this retirement community, you're kind of back into mainstream living. Chandler is actually kind of a young city and very diverse. It has the best school districts in all of Arizona. Sometimes when you are in a retirement community, even when you kind of get outside of your neighborhood, you find that at large, it's kind of a retirement age population. That's different here in the Sun Lakes area. So if that's something that you kind of are wanting, then this might be a good fit for you. And here I am at the Palo Verde Country Club. I am going to take you in so you can see what the restaurant is like. They also have their tennis courts right over here. Let's go take a look. The restaurant has this huge patio, and of course it is overlooking the golf course. And here are the tennis courts. This is the Ramada at Palo Verde, and they have a tennis court on either side. This one is right up against the golf course. It's almost worth moving here just for the drink of the week, Arizona Sunset. Here's a typical neighborhood in the Palo Verde area. One thing that's different about this neighborhood compared to Cottonwood is that this community is gated. And so while you share the same HOA fee with the Cottonwood neighborhood, there are a couple of extra expenses here. Right now I'm at Sisk Park in the Palo Verde neighborhood, and this little Ramada is one that the residents can reserve here for their gatherings. It's not a really huge park. It has bocce ball, a 9-hole putting course, and a basketball hoop. So let me show you what it's like. There is a ladies putters group that actually has exclusive use of this 9-hole putting course a few times a week. Here is the bocce ball area, and I wanted to mention that Sisk Park is a pet-free park, so it's kept very clean and is pretty quiet. They have a nice shade structure here too for everyone playing bocce ball. All right, next let's head over to the Ironwood neighborhood, followed by the Oakwood neighborhood. These are the two newer neighborhoods and also the most expensive generally. So let's go check it out. Behind me is the clubhouse for the Ironwood neighborhood. They have a great little restaurant here called the Grill on the Green. Let's go ahead and take a look inside. It's pretty quiet in here right now. It's not lunchtime and not dinner time, so pretty empty currently. Wow, they have plenty of tables and chairs set up in here, which leads me to believe that they do get pretty busy. Let's go ahead and go outside here to the patio. They have the misters going that sprays down like a cool mist, keep you comfortable on the hot days. Pretty view with the fountain over there. And then there's this artificial turf where you can play ping pong, cornhole. They have a couple of fire pits right over here. And then there's all of the houses in the distance with the backyards that face the golf course. And on this side you have a swimming pool. You see some pretty creative golf carts here, I must say. This one's all patriotic. This is a pretty typical street in Ironwood, and I chose to go down this street in particular To show you at the end of some of these cul-de-sacs, you'll just be met with, fountains, little water views, really pretty. In this neighborhood, you have homes that share a wall. So some people call those twin homes or duplexes, but you're still gonna have that 2-car garage, and so is your neighbor, and then you share that wall in between. The nice thing about this style of home is that it is very low maintenance. You're gonna have the backyard, as you can see here in a minute, that is all open, it's grassy, but that's all gonna be maintained by your HOA. So you're not gonna have to worry about taking care of your front yard or your backyard, which definitely a perk, especially if you're thinking about living here just part of the year. This is just an example of a house that's for sale in Ironwood. It is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It is just over 2,100 square feet, and it is priced at $630. But these are the kind of lots that you can find here. It's just right against this nice green area with the water and the fountain and the ducks. There's a little gate there, you can even get in. So just a really pretty neighborhood and lots of cool options here in Ironwood. If you like this neighborhood, then stick around till the end of the video. I'm going to take you to an open house of a highly updated home right here, and I was just really wowed by this house, so you're not going to want to miss it. All right, let's stop for a minute and talk about something that I think is important, especially if you're moving from out of state, and that is how long of a drive is it to get to some of the places that I may need to use. So let's go ahead and do that, starting with hospitals. You have 2 major hospitals, including a trauma center, that are both only about 10 minutes away. We have the Chandler Regional Hospital, and then we have the almost brand new Banner Health. So in addition to those hospitals, there are so many doctors and medical plazas within 15 minutes that I don't think you are going to have any concerns regarding that. Moving on, shopping. The Chandler Fashion Center Mall is only about 15 minutes away, and right next to that there is a Costco as well as a Super Target. So that's a great spot to go for some of your bigger shopping trips. But then within 5 or 10 minutes, you're gonna have way more selection with smaller shopping plazas, with grocery stores. You're not going to be for want when it comes to shopping. Next, let's talk about airports. There are 2 airports I want to mention. There is the main one in Phoenix, the Sky Harbor International Airport, and then there is one called Mesa Gateway. That is a smaller airport. I love using it personally because it is not very busy. You can get through security easily, and the flights are oftentimes half the price of flights that I find at Sky Harbor International Airport. So both of those airports are only about 30 minutes away, so you have options there. Let's talk about the casinos. I'm not personally a gambler, but I have a sister who loves to do that when she goes on vacations, and so if that's something you like to do for fun every now and then, there are actually 2 casinos on the Gila River Indian Reservation, which is not far away. You are only going to have to be driving around 15 minutes to get to Wild Horse Casino or Lone Butte Casino. Oakwood is the newest and also the most expensive of the 5 neighborhoods here in Sun Lakes. Right now I'm at the clubhouse. I'm going to take you inside and just give you a quick glance of what is in there. They have a nice restaurant. There's a banquet room. They actually have a banquet manager here, so if you want to have a special occasion or a reception, you can go ahead and connect with them and they're going to help you out. And then right in this general area, you're going to have the Arts and Crafts Center, the Golf Pro Shop, and there are some sports courts. So let's take a walk around this area and we will start by going into the clubhouse. So as we walk in, you're going to see that Stone and Barrel is right directly in front of us. You can see that they host events and celebrations. And then if we go over here, they have their library. If you're a reader, this is a great place to come and check out a book. You could have a little book club in there. And then if you go down this way, these are the spaces that you can rent out. There's restrooms over here. But you can have your special events, your receptions. There's a separate entrance coming in this way. And let's see if the store is unlocked so you can get a peek at this private room right here. And behind this door, we have this huge open space. This would be more suitable for a wedding reception, a large celebration. They even have a stage here. You can hire a band. Next, let's take a look inside of this community center. There are actually quite a few people in there right now. It is game time. They are playing games, so I'm going to make this quick and try to respect their privacy, but I want you to see what it's like and how active this place is. They have some activities posted over here. Modern square dance lessons. Lots of ladies groups, and right now they're having game time. Let's take a quick look at the fitness center. I can see that they're having a Father's Day putting contest that they are having soon. There's just always something going on here. So here's the fitness center, and it is one of the most active fitness centers I've ever seen in an HOA community. A lot of times when I visit those, they're empty. Down this hallway, there's a men and women's locker room. Here are their 8 pickleball courts. Kind of a cool setting. They have these misters going and shaded benches over here. Really great design. It's empty now because it is the middle of the day and it is warm out, but I'm sure these fill up. There's a lot of grass and trees next to the pickleball courts and the tennis courts. I'll just take a little stroll over this way. You can see on one side behind this fence are tennis courts. And on this side, there are a couple more tennis courts right here. That building is the fitness room, which is really active right now. And as we keep walking down here, it is just court after court. There is so many available for the residents here. Let's take a look at the swimming pool here in Oakwood. It's open from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. It's right on the golf course. They have the patio over here. palm trees. It's resort style living. And here is a view of the lap pool. If you are a swimmer, that's how you like to get your exercise. Behind me is the Oakwood Pro Shop. So I'm going to take you in there so you can see what that is like if you are a golfer. They actually have 3 courses here in Oakwood. They are 9-hole public courses, and they also have a 15-tee driving range. So when you come in the door, it's actually a little bit noisy. They have this meeting room on this side that is being used, and then over here is the pro shop. Everything you need if you're a golfer, but they also have some pickleball supplies. Let's go ahead and take a step outside. And you can see this driving range that they have right out here. It's a quiet day, lots of nice green grass. And look at those houses over there in the distance with the view fencing. Oakwood has the newest and some of the larger homes that you'll find in all of Sun Lakes. So if that is a big priority for you, then this might be where you land. I'm just driving through a neighborhood in Oakwood. There are almost 3,300 homes in this particular neighborhood. They do have a patrol team, so if you're going on vacation, if you need guest passes, if you need to jumpstart your car, you can call them up and they'll come out and help you. They also have an on-site activities director, so like all of these communities, they just plan all sorts of events. I saw that they were having a mixology event coming up where you can go and learn how to make all sorts of new cocktails. They also have a bus trip coming up for anyone who's a NASCAR fan. You can get on that bus and you can go out to the NASCAR Cup Series Championship that's in Phoenix, and that includes the transportation, the grandstand tickets, refreshments, and they're charging $205 for that. Here I am at the Sun Lakes Country Club, and this is kind of where it all started back in the 70s when they began building. And this neighborhood in particular has an 18-hole golf course. It has a 20-tee driving range. Their pro shop carries both golf and pickleball equipment. They have brand new pickleball courts and a pickleball club that holds socials and round robins. There's, the swimming pool, so many more activities and events going on here. I just want to show you around so you have a little taste of what the rec area is like here in the Sun Lakes neighborhood. Let's head into the clubhouse. Quite a few things going on in here. As soon as you come in here, you have the restaurant. Down that hall, there's a very large event room, wide open. Right outside here, you have a swimming pool, both for kids, so if you have kids visiting, there's a place for them to go swimming, and a larger pool for the residents. You have a little library over here. I believe they do books basically on the honor system. You go ahead and take them and you bring them back when you're done. Here's the billiards room. Let's take a closer look at the swimming pool. And here are the tennis courts and the pickleball courts in Sun Lakes. Here we are at Mulligan's in the Sun Lakes neighborhood, and if you've ever watched the TV show Cheers, that's what Mulligan's is like. You walk in, there's fun-loving patrons, they know your name, and you can sit down and have a beer, relax, and hang out with some of your friends here in Sun Lakes. Here's the patio at Mulligan's. Sometimes they have live music there to enjoy, and it's right here on the driving range. Here we are in the original Sun Lakes neighborhood, and 2/3 of the homes here are manufactured homes. These are well-maintained homes. Many of them have been updated. But you can actually find the lowest price point here in the low 200s. That would be a manufactured home that has not been updated. But in general, they're going to be in the low 300s. Now, if this is your price point, but you're not wanting to be in a manufactured home, there is another 55 and up community just 25 minutes south of Chandler in a city called Maricopa. That community is called Province, and you can literally get a brand new home in this price point in the low 300s. So if that's of interest, make sure you reach out to me. I have the scoop. I can help you find the perfect home for you here in sunny Arizona. These are some of the homes that are part of the 1/3 that are not manufactured homes in the Sun Lakes area. So I happened by an open house, so I want you to go ahead and check out this manufactured home with me. It is listed at $344. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. The square footage is 1,250 square feet. It has a really nice backyard, and she actually changed the sunroom into its own room, but it still has a patio. And she added a 1-car garage, whereas some of them just have the carport. So let's go ahead and take a look. You'll see what your money can get for you here in one of these manufactured homes at about $344. So they just put a new AC in as well as a new roof. So I always like those kinds of homes where you can move in, you're not gonna have to worry about the big expense of replacing a roof or putting in the AC. So this is what used to be the Arizona room. Come in here, nice open concept. You have the gas range. Appliances look nice and new. And then you have the 2 bedrooms right here. There's 1, there's 2. Here's your laundry room and where you can go into that 1-car garage. And a bathroom. There's the shower. Let's take a look outside. There's a built-in grill, some nice pavers. It looks like almost new turf. You can see the new AC right there. Pretty quiet. Fellow realtor is willing to talk about some of the upgrades because there are so many.
Sure. So I'm Andrew, and this is my listing on Champaign Drive in Ironwood. It's in Iron Oaks HOA system of Sun Lakes, which is a retirement community. It is 40 years and up, so it is for the younger community, just no kids. You'll notice this is a brand new iron door that he installed about a year ago. You come into the house. There's pavers on the walk-up. You've got 18-inch tiles throughout the living room and hallways. You've got all brand new Anderson windows, all brand new plantation shutters. You've got beautiful maple cabinets here that were custom built for this house. You've got a new wine fridge. You've got a counter depth microwave. You also have a cabinet matched washer and dryer, which is kind of fun. You could always replace it with a full size if you didn't like it. You also have a brand new Bosch induction cooktop, which was about $3,000.
And before we move on,
sure.
You have this view outside of the window.
This is one of the Finger Lakes in Ironwood. That faces north. So this would be your breakfast spot every morning. You could have a little bistro table here, have your coffee and biscuits and watch the water and the birds, and people walk their dogs by there every day. There's a brand new propane fireplace here. The whole house has been painted inside and out within the past year. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath plus office. So this is actually the office space right here. It's a large office. It's actually, I call it a flex room because you could use it as a bedroom, you could use it as an office/bedroom, you could use it as an extra den. There's many opportunities for this to be your third space, which is something handy. If you notice up top, you'll have all these canned lighting. The owner replaced all the electrical, including the electrical panel. So we have all new wiring, all new fans. The fans are both remote control and Wi-Fi controlled, so you can shut them on and off with your phone. We've got new lighting in the hallways. New flooring in all the bedrooms because he doesn't like any carpet. So he took out all the carpeted areas and put in this great plank ceramic tile. And I thought he did a really great job with the transition. I think the colors make a great transition.
Yeah, they really do.
We've got a wall safe in here, and then we have the master bedroom this way. Master bedroom, again, all brand new ceramic plank flooring, new windows, new shutters. Both bathrooms have been updated very similarly. They have quartz countertops, new cabinets, new shower surrounds, and he also installed bidets in both bathrooms. So they're actually kind of high-end bidets that have lots of different options for your bathroom needs. Walk-in closet with some California closeting.
Mm-hmm. This is the kind of house I like to bring my buyers to because I just know that when they move in, they're going to be able to move in, enjoy it, not have a lot of work to do on it or upcoming big expenses to worry about.
Got all new baseboards, all new outlets. Second bathroom looks like the master bathroom again. Quartz countertops, new cabinets, new bidet. We've got some really good closet space in the laundry room. Washer and dryer do come with the house. The garage has been updated as well. He's got 3 new fans in here. He's got epoxy flooring that he just finished about a year ago. He's got a brand new water heater. It's an 80-gallon heat pump water heater. I've actually never seen one of these. And it actually will cool your garage in the summer as it heats the water. We also have a new whole house filtration system and water softener in one. Also a new irrigation system timer and an irrigation system for all the new trees he planted in the backyard. He's added about $150,000 of updates to this house. People ask me if it's a flip. I joke around and I say it's a reverse flip because he put a lot of money into it, and then he fell in love with Sun Lakes, and he said, find me a bigger house. So as a realtor, I do what I'm told. I found him a bigger house, and he moved over to Oakwood to a 3,000 square foot house, and he updated that one too. But before he did that, he planted these ficus trees. He planted that row of bushes right there. This is AstroTurf, so you don't have to mow it. That is a pad for a hot tub with the 220 volt already run to the wall, so the hard part's already done. Just have to get a hot tub in here and set it down. He added trees, so he has a lemon tree, an orange tree, and oak trees over here. He also paid for the extended warranty from Moon Valley Nurseries, so if it dies, you get it replaced for free. All new fans, both in the garage, all through the house. Again, new Anderson slider doors work perfectly. He also added $4,000 worth of closed cell foam into the attic. He painted the interior, the exterior. He treated it for termites. He did just about everything you could do to this house. And then he moved. And so
I hope this tour was helpful. Here is my information. Make sure you reach out to me if you are thinking about making a move. It's the only way I can connect with you, and I would love to help you find your next home right here in sunny Arizona. I hope to hear from you soon.